Exposing psychic hotlines. Okay, few disclaimers before we get into this. I'm not about to be sued, so I'm not going to say the names of the psychic hotlines that I'm going to be talking about. And two, this is not going to be about the psychics on the psychic hotline. This is going to be about the hotline itself and the business. That's going to be what it's going to be mainly about. And this video is going to be geared towards my fellow psychics, my fellow light workers, my fellow Reiki masters, my fellow mediums, everybody that thinks they want to do a psychic hotline. This video is going to be about you, because this is what happened. This was my experience trying to get with a psychic hotline, and this is what my spirit guides told me. And the whole experience, not just the experience, but what also my spirit guides told me after the experience, it's some good information if you're thinking about getting into that. So let's get into it. So I had used psychic hotlines before I unlocked my gifts, and half the psychics on there, looking back, half of them were real, half of them were fake. It's been an ongoing issue with these fake psychics. But when I was thinking about working for one, I had unlocked my gifts, and this was back when I was on Etsy, before I even made my website. This was back when I was on Etsy. I wasn't getting a lot of customers. I was working a full-time job where I was miserable at, and I know I wanted to do Reiki and readings full-time. So that's when I went to go look for a psychic hotline job, because there were so many, and I was like, this would be perfect for me. I could just do this full-time. So I had applied to 2 big name psychic hotlines. That's why I'm not going to say the names, because they were big. They're still big, if I'm not mistaken. But so I applied to both of them. Both of them, you just fill out the application. Both of them contacted me the day after and said, submit a video answering this, that, and the third, and I did. So after that, the second one, they didn't contact me until 6 months after I sent in that video. But after the experience with the first one, and after what my spirit guides told me, I didn't even entertain that. So we'll just go with the one that had contacted me back the day after I had submitted my video, and they were going to do an interview with me. And this interview, they said that they wanted to do it as a reading. And I'm like, okay, I don't know who I'm going to be reading, but let's go ahead and do it. I can do it. Yeah, that's what I'm good at. So we scheduled the interview. I was excited. It was a phone interview. I was going to be with him on the phone, and all I knew that I was going to be doing a reading. So I also had my tarot as my guides to go ahead and help me with the reading in case they needed to give me extra messages in my ear, because that's how I do readings. I do one spirit guide talk to me through the cards, one spirit guide talk to me in the ear. So we went ahead and did the reading. This man was talking about, okay, so pretend that you have a customer on the phone. His name is B. I need you to do a reading for B because he wants advice on his career situation. What? Huh? What you talking about, B? So I was thrown off. I was like, so there's no real person that I'm reading. I'm reading for a man named B. How do you spell his name? Because I was confused as hell, because I was like, if I don't have a person to read off of or channel their energy, how is a reading going to work? And he was like, oh, no, his name is just the letter B, and he's having problems with his job. What messages would you give him? What? So me and the interviewer are going back and forth. I'm confused as hell. And then my spirit guides are telling me, no, just do a reading like you normally would. Don't concentrate on any energy. We'll give you the messages, and then we'll talk to you afterwards. I was like, okay. So one of them starts talking to me through the ear, the other one through the cards. Y'all, love and light. But I read that man's job and career. I mean, it was a job and career reading, don't get me wrong, but I read him for filth for working for that company. That is probably why I didn't get the call back, because after that, that man's whole tone just changed, and he was so quick to get off of that phone. And I wasn't being mean either. I was just saying how the company was exploitative, which we're about to get into that, how it was exploitative and you're feeding into the exploitivity for money. And how can you live with yourself at light? It was along those lines. I don't remember the exact wording that they gave me, but it was that man, I know that I don't know if he's still working there, but after that reading, but I was being nice. It wasn't like an evil type of reading. But after I got off the phone with him, me and my guides were talking, and basically there was no person that I was reading for. I was supposed to just give an answer off the hook. These psychic hotlines, I'm not going to say all of them, but it was mainly this one that is a big name one. They are exploiting people that need healing for people. They want to hire people that will give fast answers to make a person happy. That screams fake psychic right there. It's like, fake! Because if I don't have a person's name, or if I don't have a person's energy to channel, what the hell is the reading for? That's the thing. It's like, so that's why I was so confused, because of the fact that I knew it was fake in my subconscious, but my spirit guides literally had to tell me about it. And that's the thing. These psychic hotlines and these fake psychics, they go hand in hand. They're just exploiting these unhealed people, and it's really sad when you really think about it. Like, these people really need help from somebody, and y'all are just like poking fun just to make that money. It's horrible, honestly. Like, not all readings are good readings. Sometimes you have to give the negative messages, and that's why I tell all my clients, if there are any negative messages, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to give them to you. But I'm also going to help you to find out how to turn that negative into a positive. But it's like, just giving people what they want to hear, that's not helping at all. Really, it's not. But that was my experience with psychic hotlines. And after my spirit guides told me that, the one that contacted me 6 months later after submitting my video, I did not even contact back, because no. So that's why I work for myself. We're not exploiting people over here. We're helping people. And if you're going to be in this industry, or you are in this industry, know that. You're not doing this just for money. You're doing this for a reason and to help people. If you're doing it for money, you might as well just get out. No. I understand we got bills to pay. I do too, but our main objective should be to help people who are not healed with the healing process.